Good morning, guys. It is Monday morning and I got up early this morning to edit yesterday's vlog, and now we're just having coffee. Today is my first day. I'm gonna attempt to do the intermittent fasting thing. That's how you say it, right? So David's been doing it for a week or two and he is really liking it and is feeling a lot better, and so I thought I would try it. So basically I can't eat anything until noon and then I have to stop eating at 8 o'clock tonight. So it shouldn't be too hard. I feel like the morning will be the hardest for me. So I'm just gonna drink my coffee and I'll be fine. But that is what I'm gonna start this week. And then this morning we're gonna go through and make a list of everything that we wanna eat throughout the week. We try to go to the grocery store once a week is ideal. Sometimes we end up having to go twice if we forgot something, but basically I'm gonna make a list Monday through Friday for sure of everything we're gonna eat for lunches, dinners, and everything like that. So that is what I'm doing this morning before work. I usually start work at 9 o'clock, so I kind of have, if I get up early enough, I kind of have time in the morning to get some things done, which I love. And yeah, happy Monday. I wanted to show you guys this. This is what I use to kind of plan out all my meals and grocery shopping for the week. So it comes like this. So you can basically write out what you're having for lunches and dinners throughout the entire week. And then there's a little spot for extra notes. But then on this side, it's where you write anything that you need at the grocery store. And then you can tear this part off. So this is perforated, and then I keep this hanging up in one of our cupboards so that we can kind of look to see what we're having every week, if we need to take anything out of the freezer, blah blah blah. But it's super cute and we've really liked it. So that's that. This is the brand. I don't know where, my friend gave it to me as a gift, so I'm not really sure where she got it, but you could probably find it online. But yeah, it's kind of a fun way to meal plan and we really like it. Here is what we came up with for the week. So tonight we're gonna do a chicken orzo burrata prosciutto thing that I saw online that looks so good. And then David wanted to use his smoker, so we're gonna kind of do a southern barbecue type thing. So brisket with cornbread, coleslaw, that type of thing. Then we'll have leftovers from the brisket, so we thought we would do some sort of brisket taco, which sounds super good. Buffalo chicken salad, and then we tried to do something a little bit more fun on Friday night, so we're gonna try to make our own ramen and crab rangoon. And then down here I just kind of wrote things for lunches, so we're gonna get stuff for BLT lettuce wraps. We're probably gonna get Chipotle one day because we're both craving it, and then we just have stuff for salads. So that's kind of our plan. And then I wrote down everything that we need to buy, and I'm just gonna rip this off and send David off while I work this morning. I have 10 minutes before I have to start working, so I'm gonna get myself a little bit more ready, and then I will check in with you guys around lunchtime. I was gonna show you really quick. I did a whole working from home video, which I'll link below if you guys wanna see it, but this is kind of where I work. I originally was just working down in the kitchen and I was kind of struggling, and I don't know, I just felt like I needed the separation from home and work. So we have an extra spare room upstairs, so I just brought this desk in and kind of made a little office for myself. So this is basically where I sit most of the day. It just helped to have this area that is just work, and then I can leave this room and not come back until the next day. I feel like it just is helpful when you're working from home to have a designated area. So this is basically where I work. It is 12 o'clock now. I just finished working for the morning. I'm gonna head downstairs and make lunch, which I'm not sure what I'm gonna make today. Since we haven't gone grocery shopping yet this week, we're kind of just making do with whatever we have. I think I'm gonna do a chicken wrap of some sort. We just have some random things that I can use to make that. And then later today, David's gonna run to the store. So hopefully in the next couple videos, I'll have a little better options for lunch. But for now, we're just gonna make do with whatever we have in the fridge. So here we go. All right, we're just gonna start with some chicken, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some lettuce and cheese. Then I normally would do buffalo sauce, but we're out, so I'm gonna do a spicy like barbecue wrap. Okay, and then I put some ranch on it, and now I'm just going to roll it. There we go. That's what I'm gonna have for lunch. All right, I just finished lunch and now I'm gonna go hang outside for a little while. I usually take around an hour lunch. I will bring my computer and stuff with me in case anything comes up, but I don't know. Just because I'm working from home, I feel like it's still nice to like take that break around lunchtime. I don't know, it helps me. So I'm gonna go sit outside. It's super nice out.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise.
It is 5 o'clock now and I am done with work, and I think I mentioned it in yesterday's vlog. I can't really remember, but David and I are gonna attempt to grow a garden this summer. It's nothing huge. It's, how big is it, like 6 by 3?
6 by 3.
Yeah. So it's not huge, but it also is big enough for us to have like 5 to 6 different vegetables in it. So we figured if we're gonna be stuck at our house all summer, hopefully that doesn't happen, but either way, something for us to do.
Enough to make like a salsa garden and some lettuce and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I grew up with grandparents that gardened all the time for like as long as I can remember, and I always loved going there. So yeah, I'm just excited to try it out. If it doesn't turn out, I guess we'll just have to buy our own veggies.
Yeah, we literally have never grown anything other than herbs. So,
yeah.
And those are super easy.
Yeah.
So we'll see how we do with the vegetables.
Yeah, so we're actually we bought a bed on Facebook Marketplace and we're gonna paint it black. So that's what we're gonna go do right now. It's super nice out, so you ready? Let's go. Okay, so here is the little bed that we got. I am about to start dinner now. Tonight we're gonna do grilled chicken and I'm gonna do a orzo salad underneath it. And I haven't looked too closely at the recipe, but it has ricotta and prosciutto in it, which sounds so good. It's a half-baked harvest recipe, which is basically the only recipes I follow are from her. I love like everything I've made from her, so if this recipe turns out, I will link it below. You guys should definitely check her out. Her Instagram is so good, and I also just love literally all her recipes. So I'm gonna start dinner now, and yeah, it's my favorite part of the day is cooking. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is put prosciutto down on a baking sheet and bake it at 400 until it's crispy. Basically kind of how you cook bacon. Parmesan cheese, garlic, and whisk that together. Then I'm gonna throw in some green onion. This you don't heat up, you basically use the heat from the orzo to cook it. It's kind of like a carbonara. So I'm just gonna let this sit. I'm gonna throw in orzo to salted water and let that boil, and I cook it till it is al dente. Okay, the prosciutto is done. It's all crisped up. Okay, so now you take the hot orzo and put it right on top of the egg mixture, and that's what makes the sauce. And just start stirring, and you have to keep stirring it so that your eggs don't scramble. Okay, and then to this I'm gonna add a huge handful of spinach, and just fold it in. I also threw in butter. So we have the orzo, and then I'm going to just top it with a couple pieces of grilled chicken. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of ricotta, and then sprinkle some of the crispy prosciutto, and then top with whatever fresh stuff you have. We have basil, so I'm gonna do a little bit of basil. And that's it. Looks so good. I also forgot, you're supposed to just do like a really small drizzle of olive oil on top of the burrata. This is David's. Here you go. All right, let's do a little taste test. I've never made this before, so hopefully it turned out good.
It looks good.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything. Yum.
Very good.
Oh, this is so good.
That crispy prosciutto is
Yeah,
super good.
that's
It's
a
like,
game changer.
It's almost like having crunchy bacon on there, but it's like thinner.
Wow. I really like that, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well this is amazing. I will leave the recipe in the description if you guys are looking to try out a new recipe. It was pretty easy and quick. It only took like 20 minutes. So, cheers. Okay, that dinner was bomb. So good. If you guys like those ingredients, there's no way you won't like it. We added chicken. Her recipe didn't call for it, but we just wanted to add a little bit more protein to it. So it took like 20 minutes. We have a lot of leftovers, so I feel like it's like the perfect dinner for the beginning of the week, just so you can have lunch tomorrow or even for dinner tomorrow night if you don't feel like cooking. But yeah, it was super good. And now I'm going to upload it's so confusing, like the vlog that I need to upload today, I'm gonna go do right now. And then I think I'm gonna organize my pantry, because every time I go in there, I swear, and I'm like, why don't I just clean it? I feel like at the beginning of all of this, we kind of like bought a bunch of like canned goods and stuff, and so we just have more food in there than we normally would, and it's just chaotic and drives me nuts. I'll show you guys. It is not a Pinterest pantry by any means. It's like in our hallway. It's just like a little closet. So here it is. It's just this little closet. I honestly think it's supposed to be like a linen closet, but we don't have a ton of storage in our kitchen, so this is what my pantry looks like right now. I'm kind of embarrassed that I'm showing you guys this, but it's just like full of stuff, and I need to like take everything out, reorganize it, and I think that's gonna be my project tonight because it needs to happen. All right, the first thing that I'm gonna do is literally just empty the entire closet. It's probably gonna fill this entire floor space, but I feel like I just need to get everything out in order to like organize it. So okay, I'm currently at the stage of wondering why the hell I started this project. So I basically have all of my food lined up against here. That looks like a hoarder or something. Honestly, I'm so grossed out, but it's a good thing I'm doing this. Here is what it looks like now that it is emptied out. And then there's 2 more shelves down below. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to organize it, because I feel like how I had it wasn't really working. So I think I'm going to do like cereal and chips up there because it's really tall and boxes can fit up there. This one, I think I'm going to move my little stand here and do like all my canned goods, just because that's probably what we use the most, and that's at like eye level. And then this shelf, I think I'm gonna do like our protein shake stuff, our like flax seeds, like nuts, like any of our dried stuff. And then I'll see what I'm gonna do on the bottom 2 shelves, but that is what I'm thinking right now. While I'm doing this, I'm listening to The Morning Toast, which is my favorite podcast. They basically talk about all things like pop culture, nothing too serious, but they're pretty funny. So I'm gonna put this on and organize the crap out of what's at my feet right now. Here is where I ended. So I put up like all of our kind of like snacks, like popcorn, chips, cereal, that type of stuff up there. And then on this shelf I did all of our canned stuff, so our diced tomatoes, tuna, and just like extra things that we have. And then here are kind of like all our dried things, so like nuts, flaxseed, just some like protein stuff, oatmeal, emergency, that kind of stuff. And then down here, we just kind of have like more, I don't know, like more like packaged stuff. So that is what that is. And then down here, I just have paper plates and random tostada bag. But like I said, this is not a Pinterest pantry by any means, but so much better than it started. And I feel like I have so much more space now and stuff's not gonna fall at me when I come in here. So I'm happy with this for now.